Hey Idle Hero fans, welcome back to another video in the Fresh Account series, and once again we've got something new for you today. We have got the monster ready to go. We actually haven't got our monster yet. We've got above level 70 actually a few days ago, but I completely forgot that we could get our monster in the game, so we're going to be picking up our very first monster here on this Fresh Account. We're also going to go through the event, which is the Black Box event, the mysterious Black Box event. Ooh, we're going to open some of those, and then we're also going to be upgrading the team a little bit more. Just a quick recap in case you've forgotten. We've got Melassa, Dragon Slayer, Corpse, Demon, Bloodblade, and we've got Mickey. Mickey's kind of tenuous, barely on the team at this point, and also Emily. Honestly, we could probably replace Mickey with like Lutz, but I'm just not really that concerned with that last spot right now. Because there isn't sort of like an aura we're going for that I'm aware of. Yeah, I don't think we can get any auras. So we're kind of just leaving that aside. So we're going to upgrade the team a little bit more as well. And then see how we go getting up the Tower of Oblivion. So that's what we're going to do in this episode today. But first things first, we're going to kick it off with our very own new monster. So the monster options we have are going to be this little wolfy guy. Do they have names? I think they have names, but let's see. So he's just called Monster here. So we've got the sort of wolf, and then we've got like the four-legged owl. We've got the deer. We've got the other wolf. No, you don't even know. This guy's kind of like a dog bat thing. This guy's definitely a wolf, and we've got the dragon, Dragon Sigh. Ugh, it sounds like such a letdown. But let's quickly go through what each of them do. And I think I already know which guy I'm going to choose, but let's run through them anyway. So starting off with the first guy, he deals damage to 4 enemies and causes them to bleed, and increases 4 random allies' attack for some rounds. So basically that sounds like, oh look, according to this animation, he's kind of like a polar bear. Wolf? I guess he's a wolf. He's technically a wolf. Some sort of dog wolf thing. He's going to do bleed damage over time and then buff you over time. So if you've got like a sustained damage team, maybe that'd be the call. The second one is this owl guy, where he is going to be reducing armor and speed. So this seems like a little bit more utility compared to the last guy that was just attack. Then we've got the deer, which deals random damage and also heals. So that's going to be healing you up. A bit of support there. Then we've got the wolf, the straight up void wolf, Soul Shock, who's going to be silencing and giving you energy. And finally we've got the dragon, who's going to be damaging and stunning and giving you crit. And that is going to be the call we're going for. I think we're going to go for the dragon. I've gone for the dragon previously on my other accounts. It's been reworked, this monster, so I haven't actually used the monsters yet. But we are going to pick up the dragon, because the dragon seems solid. Like, he brings the CC with the stun, and that's going to be really important in locking up the team, preventing them from doing anything. So we're going to go ahead and activate the dragon. He's going to be this little brown dude. Dragon Sigh deals 2 random enemies 1765 damage and 6% chance to stun. So that is pretty pitiful. We've got the aura, and we've also got the straight up level here. So we're going to level him up with our limited resources that we have. Up we go. So that's going to buff us up a little bit. And from the aura, we're currently getting really not too much. But, you know, better than nothing, and I've been sitting on nothing for a while. And so with that, our team should be getting decently better. So that's going to be our monster. We're going to jump him in with the team, and hopefully he's going to help us buff up the towers a little bit more. So now that that's out of the way, let's jump into the event, which is the Black Box event. So we've got 11 here. Let's see if we've collected any from the campaign from today. Here we go. And we haven't got any. Maybe I just collected them before. That'll be a bit of a mind fail if I did that. Too caught up in this monster mayhem. Anyway, from the 11 boxes, let's open them all, and we are going to be picking up just some gems, some magic dust, and some gold. I actually upgraded the magic dust onto our corpse demon, so now he has got the stone, which just has a bunch of attack right now. I don't really want to reroll it because that's a bit of a waste because we're going to be upgrading it real soon anyway. But attack seems pretty decent because he heals himself up based on attack. And once we get this last passive skill, while below 50% health heals you based off attack. The more attack, the more healing. So he's doing more damage and he's healing for more. And that's going to be sick. So he's been buffed up from the magic dust, which is great, but otherwise nothing really from the black boxes. Let's jump onto the Celestial Island, which is new, and get our gems and also our daffodils. So we're up to 25. I'm thinking, someone mentioned in the comments, shout out to you, sorry I didn't have your name right up, but basically I think we should probably try and upgrade the daffodils, because the more daffodils means the more expedition stuff we can do, which means more resources, which means more upgrades in general. The way I'm kind of building up this island is that it's basically just trying to get resources, because the more resources we have, the more we can build it, the more things we can do. So it's all focused on resources. So jumping into the daffodil vitality tree, let's upgrade it a few levels, and we are going to get capped out because we need to get the watchtower up, which is going to be 30 more of these little things. So let's go smash our daffodils into something over here. Okay, so we can only battle that. Now I wonder if you get better rewards on these battles over here. So let's give it a shot. Let's sort of... Ooh, we've got our monster in. Team up, boys. Let's battle each one and see if we can get sort of different rewards. So from here, we're going to be getting, I guess, no rewards. Is that right? So do you have to... I guess if you beat it, you get the rewards. And so that doesn't seem like... it doesn't seem like a great move. I guess we'll just smash them in here. Because that definitely was not a good use of our time when our team isn't going to be strong enough to take out those guys anytime soon. Instead, we're going to pick up 12 of those stones, which is going to be great. Put us up to 33, which will be enough to upgrade our watchtower another level. So now it's still going to be the same stats here, but next level we get another Holy Terrace and another Celestial Island. Not entirely sure what that stuff is, but we can also upgrade this another one. So we're going to be pulling in more daffodils per second. The classic DPS, that's what you need to succeed. So that's going to be it for our Celestial Island gathering today. Next we're going to jump into our team and upgrade our team. So while you're away, I've been gathering up a bunch of resources, and in fact it's going to be enough to put one of our guys from level 80 through level 100. And the choice for me here is going to be Bloodblade or Corpse Demon. So we're gonna just look at their skills. So Corpse Demon, while below 50% health, heals himself for 3 rounds. That's gonna be pretty good. Having him up front, that's gonna be a big deal, keeping him alive. Bloodblade, whenever an enemy hero dies, heals self. I think that is significantly less impactful compared to the Corpse Demon ability, so we're gonna upgrade the Corpse Demon first. He's our frontline tank, so having him buffed up is gonna be super important. There we go, he's gonna get a bit more attack, more power, more HP, and let's see if we can get him all the way up to level 100. There we go. There we go. We've got a fully buffed up Corpse Demon now, ready to jump into some more action in the tower and in the campaign. So starting off on the tower, in the last video I think we were also still stuck at level 97 here, which is a pretty sorry level to be stuck at, but it is what it is. Now with our level 100 Corpse Demon up front, let's see if he survives a bit longer. So that's a pretty solid heal. I don't know if you saw that, he was down at half. He just got to half and then up he goes. So that's pretty crazy. Look at that. I mean, it's not going to keep going, he's going to fall off eventually, like he's not healed up now, but that was some crazy healing. He ends up doing the most damage as well, which is pretty good for a tank, 72k heals. So that effectively is taking 72,000 damage off their team. And here they're doing 30, 40k, so that's about 80, 110. So they're doing like 170 damage or something, 170k, and he's healing off 70 of it. So that's like a third, not quite a third, but more than a third, like damage. Horrible maths. It's just healing off a ton of their damage. And so you look at him here and he just sits there. Each round that goes past, he just heals up. So basically for the first few rounds of these battles, they're not doing anything to him. They just can't get through with enough damage. So I really think this is going to fly us through. And what we're going to aim for on this video is we're going to see if we can get to floor number 105, I believe. Because I think at 105, you may pick up your first 5-star from the tower. So that's going to be the goal. But man, this is a solid heal ability. He's just 10k every time he gets low. Like, he is just still on full health and the whole backline is dead. Keen to get through this Gurk level because the Gurkies are just... You do not want to be stuck at these Gurky levels, particularly when you get up to like higher levels, so you're up like 150, 200, 250, 300, and you get up against like 6 Gurkies or 4 Gurkies and 2 as models or something, and they just constantly heal, and there's nothing you can do about it. So here, they're taking out the back line, but this is honestly just an all-out carry from this Corpse Demon. It's just absurd. Particularly when you get this front line down, because he's just hitting the front line with this special ability right now, which is super lame. But see, now he's got it down, so he's going to hit the whole back line, which is, well, there's like 2 of them at this point. So the whole back line really isn't that impressive. But that is pretty sick. Alright, 101. Quite the grind. Lots of battling going on in this video. Just a shout out, I don't know if you saw my last video, but by the time this is up, we should have the guild up and running, hopefully. It's gonna be called Monster Club. Hopefully you've checked out that video. We're getting a whole bunch of people from the channel, some viewers, to come and join me here on server 144 on Android, and hopefully making some content that is going to get you guys featured on the channel, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun for me, because it won't just be me grinding into the tower for days, which I don't mind doing. Grinding up the tower is pretty fun, because you kind of get to check out your team, particularly when you get over a little threshold. The way it tends to work is you'll get stuck at particular thresholds. Like, I'm sure you guys know this from playing, but I'll notice that I'll get to a certain level, and then you just can't go any further. But then you sort of upgrade a hero like we did here, and you jump up a whole bunch of levels. So this is actually pretty crazy. Let's see if you can solo pretty much just their whole team here. I think he's out of his heal, but he's just crushing them down. He ends up just on full health. Like, if that is not absurd, I don't know what is. 3 times the damage of the next most, healing up 87k, which is just... let's add this up slowly this time. So that's 110, 145, 175, 185. So they're doing about 190k damage, and he's healing off 100k of that. He's healing off more than half of the total opposing team's damage, which is just crazy. I am very pleased with how this has gone. When we can get a more sturdy backline, because right now the backline is just getting hit up by those incidental special abilities, and they're just getting taken down by that because they're just way too squishy. So when we get them up higher, sort of level 100, get some better items on them, and they can withhold that. Having our Corpse Demon up front just taking all this damage, this is absurd. Oh, it's disgusting. We might even change it up depending on who we're versing. Like, the Destroyers are going to hit everyone, the Queen's going to hit everyone, so there's not much point changing the order here. But having our Bloodblade in the second slot, because I'm noticing that Dragon Slayer seems to be living a bit, because if the opposing team is hitting the backline with their special ability, then you're going to want to change up the slots. We haven't really had to do that though, because this Corpse Demon is just carrying us. Just carrying us through these battles. Oh my god. This is so filthy to watch. Just ending on the fight on full health. Like, my god. Alright, so we're up to 105, and there we go. So we're gonna get, if we can take out 105, we're gonna get our very first 5-star on this video. I don't think we've had a 5-star in a few videos. It's been a bit of a drought. So picking up a 5-star here would be great. If we can't take out this this level, that would be pretty sad. What is actually super cool is that even if Corpse Demon gets CC'd, so he's stunned, he can't do anything, or he's petrified here, he's still going to be incidentally freezing the other team because they're taking swings at him and still healing himself. So there's really nothing they can do to get through him. There he goes, back to full health, and he's going to completely carry us through the tower right now. So that's pretty crazy. We're going to get another 5-star hero shard. And that'll be enough of the tower, because there's only so many levels you can grind up the tower before you have to save some for the next video. But we're going to get a 5-star, which is pretty sweet. Finally a 5-star. Good job if you've watched this video all the way through. A bit of a longer one today, but we've earned our very first 5-star. Let's see what it is, and it's going to be a Mirage. Mirage is pretty solid, but honestly probably not going to make the cut on this team. Just really doesn't have much. Sort of just damage and bleed, and dodge is pretty redundant when you're a DPS anyway on the backline, as we're seeing with Mickey right now. So Mirage isn't going to really add too much other than a bit of blue star fodder or something to re-roll, although I don't think we have anything to re-roll right now, unfortunately. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We got to see just another video of Corpse Demon completely destroying everybody, so it's clear that this final ability, Absolute Zero, is pretty freaking good. I'd be curious to see how this scales into late game, because obviously right now it seems crazy strong, and having his attack buffed up a little bit from our stone here is really helping. But it'll be interesting to see how that goes over time. But that'll be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time. Cheers. Bye.